Hey, hi, it's Divas Talk Time. Hey, gorgeous. I am so sorry. I am late. I was asleep. I had doctor's appointments today, and when I came home, I was drained. So, I'm late. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna stay up here long. I'm still going to keep up with our 8 o'clock time frame. So I'm just going to um, hit a little bit of the key notes of the what we as women give up. I know the last time hello Renee, I uploaded and you guys said that you wasn't hi Roy wasn't able to view it, and I tried to to record a to record a recording of the recording, if that makes sense, and post it, but it didn't work out. So I'm just going to do a little bit of paraphrasing on that topic. So I was saying what we as women give up. We put everybody before we put ourselves. Hi Deborah. We put everybody before we put ourselves, and we normally put ourselves on the back burner. We um, buy ourselves stuff last. We worry about ourselves last. We are the last one to eat majority of the time in the household. Um, and we just give so much of ourselves. We I was telling you about my bishop mom. She was telling us about when we went to a conference. She told us to she picked like 5 or 6 of us, and she put us up in the room, up in the middle, the front of the room, and she um gave each one of us a name like parents, children, God, um, we were ourselves. And she told us to, hi Deborah, to arrange ourselves in the order that we put us, that we put things. And so majority of everybody was putting husband, children, God, parents, work, and then at the end of the line was us, ourselves. So she was saying that by the time we um to take care of everybody else, that there's nothing left for us in the end. And that's why we see a lot of us as women with our hair not done, or we let ourselves go, or um, we're always down and depressed because we have put so many people ahead of ourselves. And so she was saying that the order in which things should go should be God first, then ourselves, then our husband, our children, our parents. That like that, somewhat like that. The the third and fourth and fifth things and sixth things may be a lot different for us, but the initial thing should be God, us, God, and then us, because is if we take care of ourselves, then there is more of us to take care of everybody else. If we make sure that our mental, our physical, and our emotional state is good, then therefore we will have more energy and more desire to help and do the things that we should do for others. And as long as we put God first, or whomever we serve, and whomever we serve as our higher being, if we put them first, then they will in turn give us the strength to um, do everything else do everything else. They will get our being will give us the strength to take care of ourselves, take care of our husband, our children, our parents, work. And we have to learn how to do that. We have to learn how to put ourselves first without feeling um, guilty because we put ourselves first. We feel guilty because we thought about ourselves. We feel guilty because we did something for ourselves. Not saying like some young, and not just young, but some um, parents, they neglect their children. They don't not do for their children. They neglect them. They go and get their hair done, their nails done, buy new clothes for them, and their child walks around with a nappy head or dirty clothes on, and they think that's kosher, which is not. Um, but I'm saying to the person that always make sure that their child is dressed decent. Me too, Deborah. I hate that too. Um, we make sure that we are decent. We make sure that our emotional state is good and our physical state is good. Then we will be able to um, give some of that energy that we have out to other places. Um, I think a lot of our marriages, that's right, Ro. Um, my mom, when we was young parents and we was around our mother, and if for some reason, which it never happened for me with my daughter, especially my daughter hair, I always wanted her hair to be, yeah, Susie. That's what we was like that as well. My mom, she had a husband, but we um had to make sure that we did our share with chores and with just, yeah, Deborah, and that's so true. A lot of people have the mentality with our children that um when they turn 18 that our job as a parent is done, but that's not the case because we are parents until we pass away. I mean, we still parents after we pass away, but I mean, we still parents. Our children may be 25, 26, 30 years old, but they're still our children. And I'm a firm believer in um, you help your child as much as you can for as long as you can. Not saying that you don't allow your children to, yeah. Um, right now, yes, Renee, that is so true. Um, too many of us are having, yes, I'm the same way, Deborah. Um, I was just saying my son is 30 and my daughter is 26, and well, my biological daughter is 26 and my stepdaughter is 28 and my foster daughter is 26. And I am and always will be here for them. Now, there is a difference in being there for them and doing everything for them. And at one particular point in my life, I was the parent that did everything for them. They, um, Ma, I don't have this. And I said, oh, okay, well, let me do it. Or, Ma, I need that. And I said, here. It was always giving, 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 giving. And my husband made me realize that unless I allow them to grow up and become young men and women, that in life they're going to face trials and tribulations, and they're not going to be able to withstand them because we as parents are always there to pick up the slack and always there to fix all the problems. So no, I'm not saying we still be their parents and we still um, do whatever we can for them, but we make sure that they are able to stand up on their own 2 feet as well. So, guys, we know that growing up, our mothers always told us that you make sure that your man is taken care of first. And that's true. And I believe that. And I talk to my children all the time about that, about mom is gonna always be there for you, but you got to learn how to stand up on your own as well. You can't just always depend on me to to fix your the problems that you're having. I was looking behind me because I had a hair bow on my head, and I scraped my bed up right there with it. So I have to buy some wood filler and fill it in, or get that pen that you have. But I had a doctor's appointment today, and my therapist pretty much gave me homework to try to write down my feelings, how I'm feeling at a any certain given time throughout the day, and what was my thought process and all that goody stuff. But Susan, yes, that's what I'm saying. Make sure that you put God first, and God will give you the strength that you need to face whatever life challenges come up. And I'm not saying just because you have faith in God, or Allah, or Buddha, whatever your religion is. I'm not saying that just because you have faith and you put them first, that you're not going to have trials and tribulations, because we all know that a child of God is always being tested. Um, we're always, the enemy is always trying to say, oh, make us doubt our higher power, or our religious being, that they we allow the enemy to take us to a place that causes us to, hello Cassandra, we allow the enemy to take us places that we will regret going um right after it's done. Immediately the correction comes. And sometimes we be pig-headed or stubborn not to um, heed or uh, we don't allow ourselves to we don't allow ourselves to, what's the word I'm looking for, be okay with the process. We don't allow ourselves to go through the process without trying to put this, say this somewhere, say this. Yes, Renee, that's true. And Susan, you are absolutely correct. God does send us people to help us through situations, and He also, when we can't, when we're not there able to do for our children or our parents or someone, any other important person in our lives, if we're not able to um if we're not able to be there in the manner in which we want to be there for our children, then God gives us uh, the help that we need. He always sends an angel of some in some fashion or form to help us. And sometimes we wonder, we sit in a valley for so long that we don't know how to come out of that valley. We sit there and we waddle in it, and we become depressed, and we become suicidal, and we all this all these emotions and things happen to us because we don't know how to put ourselves first. We don't know how to, as old folks say, stop and smell the roses. um I am not the person that um I really don't, people, and when I say this, some people that know me will probably say that's not the case, but I'm not really a person that's stuck on buying things. I think the reason why I accumulate um, clothes and purses and different things to that nature is because I'm always thinking in the back of my mind, oh, okay, I'm gonna wear this out with my husband this place. I'm gonna wear this when my husband take me that place. And I'm waiting for my husband to take me out to enjoy uh, the clothes or enjoy the hairdo or enjoy the nails when I can do it myself. I can take myself out. I can go out and I don't like to go out and eat by myself, but if push came to shove, if I need some TLC, and if that's what I needed to do, then that's what I'll do. And so we have to learn how to do those things. We have to learn how to want to do those things for ourselves and not feel guilty in the process. So take yourself out of last and put yourself second, right after God. Um, put yourself second and see how things change for you. See how you become more um, less stressed. The more people that you have in your life, when you put yourself first, you'll have enough energy to withstand and take on the rest of the problems in your life and the rest of the cares and worries that you have, because that that little that you get from feeling good. You know how you buy a new outfit and you put it on, and you feel so empowered, and you feel good about yourself. You feel beautiful. And at night, when you take that outfit off, it's like the weight of the world and the cares of the world all come flooded back in. And all that day's work of you feeling good about yourself and um, feeling confident is gone. And I don't think we as women do that enough to realize how much we need it. That is so true, Susan. I'm the same way. Not wanting to ask for help and knowing that I need the help because afraid of being judged by my peers or by my loved ones. And I used to be the one that every time my family called, I was the yes person. I was the person that um, everybody turned to get advice or to get money or to get out of their problems and issues. And here I am helping everybody out of their problems and issues. And then I'm taking on their problems and issues on top of my problems and issues. And then so I'm just compounding things instead of making things better for myself or making things worse for myself by trying to make something better for someone else or our loved ones. So, and when we get married, we take vows to forsaking all others, except for giving ourselves to our husband. And I think a lot of people look at that part of our marriage vows as to put our husband before us when it comes to mentally and emotionally. But no, what that part of our vows is saying, yes, we do. And that part of our vows is saying that our bodies, as far as sexual beings, sex and uh, pleasure, is we put, forsaking all others and only give ourselves to our husband. So that's what that means. It doesn't mean that we have to, our husband is down, so we have to take on his anguish and his pain. Yes, we're there to help him, walk through his valley. And if we put God first and then ourselves, then we have that energy and we have that desire to be there to help our husband get through what he's going through. But if we put ourselves on the back burner and put ourselves last, then when our husband faces the trials and tribulations that he's facing, then we don't have anything to give because we're so burnt out. We're um, running on fumes ourselves. And then I think that's what causes the friction and animosity and the um, divorces and different things our of marriage because we blame that person for making us feel the way we feel. That yeah, that's true. Um, we do supposed to let go and help our. We supposed to be there to help our children, not to not to do it for them. we supposed to help them grow and help them to learn from the mistakes that they make. But if we're always picking up the slack and not not allowing our children to uh, figure things out for themselves, then we are causing, initially we're causing more problems for ourselves. Because if if we um if we allow our children to experience hurt and pain in life, yeah, it's going to hurt us for them to experience that hurt and pain. But they're learning at the same token. They're learning from the pain, and they're learning from the struggle, and they're learning how to be strong individuals and strong minded individuals, um, because we allow them to go through that problem. And when that problem arises again in their life, then they'll know how to handle it. Yes, that problem may not come the exact same way. Yes, we do. And for some reason, and it's not the guilt from our spouse or guilt from our children that makes us go back. It's our guilt, the guilt that we put upon ourselves. We I'm sorry, my niece. I don't know why my niece always call me right when I'm doing a live. She just like my daughter. She the same thing. But yeah, if we allow them to go through that trial and tribulation, then when that trial comes up again for them, or if that trial go, if they have to deal with that with their children, then they know how to deal with it. Because we gave them, sorry, we gave them a baseline to be able to handle that situation. So, um, my gorgeous divas, you have to put yourself first. You have to leave something in the pot for yourself. And if you put yourself first, then you have enough in the pot for yourself, because you're putting yourself second after God. So you're giving yourself that pampering that you need. So take time this week and do something for you. Do something that makes you feel good about yourself, regardless of whether it costs you a few dollars and you have to worry about, well, don't even worry about, now I'm not going to say it like that, but do something for yourself and not always wait to say, okay, well, I'm going to wait till after I pay all the bills and then I'll go get my nails done. No, go get your nails done, and then you, because you will realize that you have that $30 or $40 or $45 to get your nails done, but you wasn't getting your hair done or your nails done because you was using that $45 for one of your children, or you was using that $45 to help somebody else out. So put yourself first and pamper yourself for a change, and um, see how your life become a little bit less stressful. Because but you got to learn how to do stuff for yourself and not feel guilty about doing something for yourself. You have to um realize that you're worth it. You do so much for so many other people in your life that if you don't do something for yourself, you're going to burn out, and you're not going to be good to anybody burnt out. You're not going to be good to your husband. You're not going to be good for your children, your parents, or anybody, because you're going to be stressed out. You're going to be um, depressed. You're going to be that mean, evil person that everybody is saying, oh, here come Ida, or here come Susan, or here come Roy, here comes Sheila. Um, no, we got to get out of her way because she bring negativity wherever she goes. And so you got to learn how to um, realize that do stuff for you to make you feel good about yourself, even if it's nothing but taking a hot bubble bath for 15 minutes. In that 15 minutes, you would normally be doing something for your husband or doing something for one of your children. Say, babe, I'm getting ready to check out for 15 minutes. I'm getting ready to go take this nice long bubble bath, and when I come out the bath, I'll be able to assist you and help you more, and you'll be a little bit more uh, less mean, I guess. And then your intimacy level will rise. And therefore, if you take care of yourself and you make yourself feel good and make yourself feel like you look, you know, then when it's time to be intimate with your husband, it's not one of those, oh Lord, here we go with this again, have to do this. And you will enjoy yourself more. So my gorgeous divas, I came in late, but I'm gonna keep true. Um, and if I would have started on time, we would be finishing up now. And I don't want to ever hold you guys too much past our normal time. But do forgive me for it. And I know in that other one, uh, yeah, um, our children do think that we are these super women, super people that and God gave women the knack of um helping people and the nature nurture thing. I think God gave us that, the nature nurture thing, more so than He gave it to men, because men can't really handle life stresses of the day to day problems. And so yes, just if you take nothing else from our talk today, take away to do something nice for yourself for a change. Um, sometime during this week, stop, take a deep breath, and yeah, and do something for yourself. See how doing putting yourself first for a change, how that changed things for the better. Yeah, we have to be able to say we're tired, that we need a break. We have to be able to tell our children, hey, look, mom is here for you, but right now I just have to take a little bit of time for myself and figure things out. What you got your shirt on for? You got to cook?
I just wore it. You on your
Oh,
iPhone?
no, I'm on my Galaxy.
Got what Netflix on it.
Mm-hmm. You have to charge it. Mm-hmm. So, I enjoy, like, I'm enjoying having my son here, but I'm ready for him to go home too, because I I'm grown. My husband's grown, and this is our household. But for some reason, I just don't. Thank you, Susan. I'm glad. And I'm so sorry that it didn't load the first time that I did it, and I think it was a lot more information in there. Um, he's gone. He's gone back in the room now, but I will let him know that you said hello, Renee. Um, but I am still going to try to re-upload the original version of this because I think it's more in there. There's more nuts and bolts and meat and potatoes in that one. Just because we had the whole hour versus now it's 35 minutes. And if I would have logged on in the correct time, we would be at an hour and 5 minutes right now. So I am going to let my gorgeous divas go. And I want you to take some time for yourself this week. If it's nothing but a bubble bath or going and buy you a pair of underclothes or even sexy lingerie, because we don't always have to put on sexy lingerie for our significant others. I do it for myself just to do it sometimes. I get a nice bubble bath and I put on my little uh, night dress with the little nice silky robe, and I pamper myself. And sometimes I get grapes, and I haven't did the champagne and strawberries in a while, but that's a good way to pamper yourself as well. Well, Roy, sometimes you're gonna lose people along the way. If a person doesn't understand that you have to do something for yourself for a change, then hey, oh, that's what that is. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I just realized what something was, and um, I don't know what these are supposed to be for. Milk and honey. Someone told me to get these for my surgery, and now I got to go back and research what the milk and honey was for. Because I bought like 4 packs of these, and I've never seen these before. It reminds me of it would be like a candy or something. So I'm gonna have to go back and look at the videos and find out what the milk and honey was for. Might be for promote healing of some sort. I don't know. But anyway, guys, um, like I said, remember to stay gorgeous. Remember to put yourself second. Remember put God first or whomever your higher being is, and they will give you the strength that you need to get through the days or life tasks. And try something for yourself. Try it for yourself this week. Do something good for you. Put yourself first for a change or second for a change, and see how better it is for everyone else around you. So, guys, I will talk to you again real soon, and enjoy the rest of your evening. And remember, as always, stay gorgeous, my gorgeous divas. Bye bye.